Hello, hello. Alrighty, God is here. I hope y'all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you, and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. So there's many messages within this message. Many messages within this message. There's transmuting energy, slowing down. You are the light. Yes, so there is transmuting your energy, slowing down, and you are the light. Right action on the bottom of the deck. Please know that there's, as the channel grow, the energy grow, and as I be divinely guided, I'm speaking to many different people, and some messages may resonate with you, some may not. And this is why I always ask at the beginning of the video for you to always have true discernment within every message, and to always be divinely guided, and to allow the divine to guide you through not only my messages but throughout life and throughout any information that you get, because it is super important for all of us, asking the question and being divinely guided for the answer. There are some things, some information that may be confirmation, signs. And speaking of signs, with this slow down, the divine may have been sending you signs of just to slow down your path, to slow down on this path, on this journey, because the divine is taking you inwardly to heal, to remove, and to help you to gain an interconnection with yourself and the divine, and so that you can have compassion for yourself and use the heart's wisdom within yourself and life. The divine is wanting you to be divine inwardly and outwardly. So slow down right now may be coming up for you. Just slowing down, your way of, this may be for just, maybe you're always in a rush in life. Maybe you're always in a rush to work on a project, or maybe you're always in a rush to, within anything, maybe you're always doing things in a rush, and it may be a time to slow down. Or maybe you have, different things that you want to accomplish in this time, and the divine may be taking you within right now so that you can, gain that interconnection, and so that you can be fluent in the divine inwardly and outwardly. And maybe, this is something that is needing to be unlocked at this time, and the divine is wanting you to slow down. I know for me, when I was on this journey at the beginning, the little one drew a picture of a turtle, and this is why I always tell you to be aware and, and ask the question, because the divine can use anyone or anything, within this time. The little one had drew a turtle, with different colors around the turtle. It was a beautiful turtle, and, it was a beautiful turtle, and with just different colors, and for me, the turtle just represented slow down. And I'm so grateful that I am able to use my awareness and use my intuition, because that wouldn't have came to me if I wouldn't have, if I wasn't aware, and if I didn't choose discernment within everything, and choose to listen to my intuition. So I was able to see the turtle and see the colors as, signs of, growth, signs of where do I need to heal in, and signs of, this, there's something that is happening within that needs healing, and that's how I saw the colors as well. So and that is when I slowed down. I was able to slow down. So maybe the divine is using some type of signs, a person or a thing in this time for you to slow down in this time. And, it may be a time of slowing down, and this isn't forever, but this is to, help you within your path, because you're changing. And there's some things that you have to, overcome. There's karma cycles that you have to overcome, end, close out, not just overcome, but end. There's wounds that needs healing in this time. And there's love that needs to be restored within you, unlocked within you, because it's always been there. That unconditional love has always been there. But this love needs restoring. With the acceptance on the bottom of the deck, with accepting this now opens that flow, and I think that is beautiful. Also, with transmuting energy, for someone who is needing to transmute energy, or this may just be in alignment with where I'm going, but just slowing down and just finding, removing. And as you're removing and you creating space, you're creating that space for, you're unlocking and unblocking the things that you once may have overlooked, that may have been blocked as a child, that may have been abandoned as a child. And as you are going within and healing and slowing down, and the divine is helping you remove what is needed in this time, you're not only creating a space, but there's some things coming up of some things that you abandoned, that you found that you you may be finding that you really, really like, or you may be finding that you really are needing to, get back into, what makes you happy, what makes you go, what makes you creative, what makes you unique. And right now is a time of, transmuting that energy. And not only, as you find this uniqueness and creativity, like I said before, it may have been blocked, and it may have become stagnant. And by you using, by you transmuting your energy in this time and being creative in whatever it is that you probably like doing before, or even if you like doing now, or just bringing it a part of your life right now, can be significant as you move with the divine and gain this interconnection with the divine, and be in alignment with the divine. You're able to move that energy and have that interconnection, if that makes sense. So right now, it may be with, transmuting energy. You can do that with, dancing, yoga, art, boxing, walking, exercising, meditation, swimming, just all of those things. And I've spoken of before of, how there's this website called beachbody.com. And as I said before, I'm not getting paid for this, but this is a beautiful website where you're able to, get all of those benefits, where you're able to, do it in the comfort of your own home, do it in the comfort of your own home. And they have a 14-day free trial. I'm not sure if it's 7 or 14 days. But you're able to, you're able to find, they have a variety of things. They have I think they have everything except art and maybe swimming. Well, I know they don't probably have swimming, but, they have everything. They have boxing over there for the divine masculines, and even for divine feminines as well, because, when we use our, core, with boxing, I've learned that you use your hips and your core, And that's where a lot of trauma is stored within us, not just with divine feminines, but divine masculines as well. And that's how I've always been I've always observed how, boxing can be a help for those who are needing, healing in certain areas that may be stagnant and blocked, So they have that on beachbody.com, and it's called 10 rounds. I actually went and looked that up today because I figured that they may have had it. I've never done that one, but I'm sure that can be significant for someone who is needing to, transmute energy in this time. They also have dancing on there. They have intense workouts. I've done the Shanti. I've done many, as I was speaking of Pilates, of me doing Pilates 8 months straight in just one time. I've done it, throughout the years, but just in one time, and just seeing, experiencing and seeing what it does to my body. And it's really healing for those who are needing not only healing, but it brings, it helps with your posture. It helps, lean out your legs, tone up your legs, even your arms, because it's not just leg work, it's arm work as well. And, it helps. I pay attention to how much, I remember first going into it and how much we used our pelvic area and how much I was weak in that area. And I know you're like, well, Ari, I thought you said you were a person that work out. Well, I am, but I did not realize how, weak the pelvic area was. And, and how much stagnant energy I had in that area as well. Of course, I danced, I worked out and stuff like that, but when you do Pilates, that is the base. Like, your pelvic area is like, how when you're working out, your core is when you squeeze your core, okay, you're able to do every workout. Okay, so with Pilates, I've learned that you have to use that pelvic area, and the core, to get your exercises, done and have that firm foundation within that. So that was a whole nother ball game for me, learning that. And as I've spoken of before, it had me emotional the first couple of days. It had me emotional the first couple of days, but I kept at it because, first of all, it was something different. It's something that, that was different for me to stay and do it for a long time for. And, I love just experience stuff and, observing and finding out what it means to me, and, I think that may be helpful for another, if you're having those same, areas that may be stagnant, that, Pilates may be a help for you. And if you want to just change your posture, and your body composition, that's the word that I've been wanting to use. With right action, it just came out. It was on the bottom of the deck earlier, but, it just came out. So for someone, this is the right action. Pilates is very fundamental. It's very helpful. It really, really is. I can definitely vouch for that. And on beachbody.com, that one's called Bar. Why do I do this every time? I get on this every day. That's called there's one called Extend Bar, and then there's one that's Bar. That's the one that's 8 weeks. I'm gonna just say that one. This is the one that is 8 weeks. And it's just very, very, very beneficial, very. Shanti, I've been doing his workouts for 9+ years now. That was a person that I first even start working out too. So if you want an intense workout and sweat and move some energy, that is a person that is very much they can do that for you. Also 8 weeks of the work, for the divine masculines, that is something that is beautiful as well. I've done that one. I did 8 weeks of the work and 6 weeks of the work, and then 4 weeks of prep. I did that. I know you're like, Ari, what are you doing a male's workout? Well, It's actually women on that workout program as well, but I did that at a point in my life where I was wanting to get like super toned and lean. And as I said, all of this it can be done in a comfort. I'm just wanting to find a solution for you as well, and of what helped me, move energy, move stagnant energy. And this all can be done in the comfort of your own home. You don't have to go out anywhere. You can do it at home. And as you are on this journey, see, this is the beautiful thing about it. As you're on this journey, you may be inside more than ever, moving that, finding some programs that can help you in this time, move that energy. And you're changing your body, not just the energy inside, but changing your body outwardly as well. You come out into the earth, they're going to be like, whoa. Not that it mattered that whatever anyone else thinks of you, but you're doing all this, these different programs and, these 6-week programs, these 8-week programs, you come out and people wondering, okay, what you been doing, And so, I feel as though that is a great way to, be in alignment and transmute that energy. And I just hope that may be a solution for someone, really, just be a solution. This is why I try to break everything down of, this is what I just be wanting you to know, that this isn't fluff. This is why I break it down as much as I do when it comes to the exercise and the muscles and everything that it used, or what it has helped me with, because, that isn't just a facade or anything. These are things that has really helped me throughout my life. Oh, and also with yoga, just throughout the years of me doing yoga, I've learned, I use yoga as a reset, throughout the year, as just a reset. And, then throughout the year, just by myself, I told you about that I've done yoga with Adrian, I love yoga with Adrian, but there's, poses and things that I do by myself. And from the poses, what I've learned, when I go back to a pose that I wasn't able to do before, and I'm able to do it very, very good, at another phase in my life, this is how I've learned that I've overcome something. This is just my way. I'm not sure if that's how anyone else sees it, but if I'm able to do a pose like really, really good, and before I couldn't do it, I see it as I've let go of something and I've overcame something, because I'm able to get deeper into the pose. I'm able to feel the pose more. I'm able to, be able to breathe, greater in the pose. And I'm like, okay, I've let go of something. And it's just been throughout the years as well, so maybe this is something that, you're needing is a reset. And yoga is definitely, it can help you with a reset, and it can just help you figure out, your strengths and weaknesses, and, not seeing weakness as a bad thing, so I hope that is a great way that you all can transmute your energy in this time. Also, grieving, can help release energy. I just saw grief. Being full with gratitude can also help release energy as well. And also, you are the light. The message of, you are the light. You are the light because you are. You are the light even in the darkness. We be searching for this light at the end of the tunnel, but the whole time we are the light. We are the light. The light is within. And as we gain the interconnection with ourselves and with the divine, we're able to activate that light is able to be activated. And we can use our own light to get through the tunnel. Wow, that was good. Worth just came out. You have been worthy to belong to love all alone without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Wow, that just goes back to you've been the light all alone. It just needed activating. It's just needing some things that needing to be transmuted, unblocked, healed, And it's needing you to believe that. And you are needing to need that belief, no one else. You are needing to open the heart and see the heart's wisdom and everything with extraordinary on the bottom of the deck. So that is beautiful. You have been the light. You are the light in the darkness. You will always be within any obstacle, within any circumstances. You are the light. I want to tell you this story. I've been hesitant of telling it because telling stories for the first time for me, I don't know. Sometimes they're able to just go smoothly. Sometimes they're not, So, all right. So a couple years ago, how I've always said that working out has always been my thing. And it's not even a couple years. Yeah, it's some years ago. And I was in a gym, and how I worked out at the gym. Not just at the gym, I worked out, working out was my way of releasing, and so when I went to the gym, that gym didn't owe me anything, please no, because that was my way of releasing. That was my way of, moving stagnant energy. That was my way of just getting out what I needed to get out. But there was one day this guy had came to me, this older guy had came to me, and he said, you work out like a bitter woman, an angry, bitter woman. It went something like that. And at the time, I didn't get offended then, but please know that gym really didn't owe me nothing. For the rest of the time I was in there, but I went home and I sat on that. It even bothered me because I believe I had posted about it, and I'm not sure exactly what I had said in the post at the time. But I'm sure I was backing myself up, I'm sure I was, I'm not gonna say hiding. That's not what I was doing. I really felt, the gym as a release. And of course, there's different levels. There's different depths. So maybe that was true. I'm gonna just say that. I like to hold up for mine, along this journey. And this is why I was speaking of, just the things that I've done. I try to hold up for everything, within my life as much as possible, no matter if I wasn't the only one who done wrong in it or not, but I make sure I hold up for my end. So there may have been depths of the truth of that, but this is why I went to the gym and it's for many reasons, of why I can even kind of agree on that. But I didn't think that it could be seen. I really wasn't into it that much, to be honest. I just saw the gym as a release, right? And so, and I saw it my way. Inner child just came out. So this probably is about to go right with this message, because that just goes back to, inner child. It's a root from it, and what happened with my adult years of the repeated cycles from the root. So yes, I believe I made a post about it, not hiding not hiding that. I don't believe I ever try to hide, and it wasn't that I was trying to, and what I'm saying by hiding is, just hiding the fact that maybe that was the truth. I'm not sure exactly what I said on the post, but as I've grown, and as I look back, that may have been how people looked at me. Now, I've always been a cheery person, a loving person, a caring person, a positive person, but maybe there was some, maybe by me, how I took my thing, took those emotions out on the gym, maybe that's where that, that was why. Because there was anger in me, which is true. As I look back, yes, there was anger in me. There was some bitterness in me, especially not just because of, the root, but the repeated things that I've done as a, adult from the root, and it had created bitterness, anger, as I said, the gym was a way of me, letting that go. And I guess, he could see that. And so as I look back, he was correct. Even though that wasn't my that wasn't what I was aware of, and that's not what I was, I didn't put that on nobody. I actually released it, so I wasn't putting it on anyone. I released it. So, yeah. So, throughout this journey, I found myself, you know, closing out karmic cycles, you know, just doing the healing as I said I've done before. But let me tell you something that happened about a month ago. And this is why awareness is important. Trusting the signs is important. Discerning is important. Setting your intentions is important. And being divinely guided and aware. Because, you know, okay, so let me go back a little bit. So, you know, after that, I would see him in the gym and, you know, he'll just be giving me this look. And I'm like, I didn't really say nothing. I think I did probably say something smart, but I left it there. I may or may have. I'm not even sure at this very moment, but I'm not a nasty person, you know. Well, I try, you know, I don't think I was nasty. You know, I probably said something smart. I'm going to be honest with that. You know, somebody walk up to you while you releasing right now just came out. Okay, so I saw him a couple times more after the gym. After, you know, the other days that I go to the gym, you know, he always had this look. And then after that, I just said, I'm not going to pay any attention to him. You know, I was just saying to myself, I'm going to keep coming to this gym and releasing, you know, my energy, keep doing what I need to do. You know, I just really just kept living my life after that. So this journey happened, you know, went within, heal old wounds, you know, the divine, you know, had this, you know, everything that I'm telling you. I just went through, I'm going to say I went through this journey. And I made it my duty to really heal, you know, and go within. About a month ago, I seen him at Kroger, you know, very unexpected. And that's another thing throughout this journey. You will see the very people who, and I'm not saying he just, you know, hurt me or whatever. That may have hurt my feelings though. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, that's the thing about this journey. You're gonna see some things. The divine will bring you people that talk about you, and you've known they talk about you in your face. They will let you see them throughout this journey while you're hurting. And I know my test was, okay, what you know this person talked about you. And I'm not just talking, right now I'm not talking about this particular guy. I'm talking about other situations really, really quick. The divine will bring you forth people that may have, you know, spoken bad on you, spoken bad on your name, spoken bad on your situations, you know, spoken bad on you even while you're within this journey, right? Or just within your life. And you can feel energy. So, and you can see the look of people. So I wouldn't necessarily know if they were doing it. You can just feel it. The energy is very potent and powerful when people do this, right? And so I believe throughout my experience, I was being tested a lot of ways. Okay, so you see this person, what you gonna do? And you wanna know every time, and this is how I know that, you know, where I speak about that good karma coming back in those times. As I said before, I don't do nasty things, you know, because I believe in karma for real. I would pray for them. Because, you know, as I've spoken before, the divine has shown me unconditional love. And there's a root of everything. And, you know, to know that maybe I haven't been in a very, you know, maybe I haven't done the things that others may have done. But to know that, you know, everyone's on different levels and everyone is trying to heal and grow. And it could have been some nasty things people did and said, but the divine will put people in my direction. And I will automatically just pray for them. Send them love and light, and it was, I'm not going to lie to you. The beginning of it was so challenging, you know, because I was hurting but I made it my duty. It was so hard. So that may be something that you may be dealing with right now. Please continue to send them love and light and continue to walk with your head held high. As before, I'm not saying as though that you're better than anyone, but you're not below anyone either. You are divine. And you let that go. You send out that love and light to them, and you let it go. And you know that everything is going to work out in your favor. And that's what I had to do. That's really what I had to do when the divine was bringing forth a lot of people in my within this journey. I mean, you will become very aware of it, and I can talk about it more in later videos of who was coming up, what was coming up, and maybe even, why, but I seen him at Kroger, and, I still remember what he had said. But, how you can, we do this. We act like it's not that I ignored him. But, I didn't know him like that to be like, hey, it's just, we made eye contact, and we just kept it moving. All right, so I was in the produce area. So happened to look up at him and make eye contact with him again. He threw up the thumbs up. He threw up a thumbs up and he smirked. And so throughout the store, I was trying not to make it. I did a little nod. The nod. I did the little nod, and I just kept it moving. And so throughout the store, I asked myself. I immediately knew that's what it was, but I still asked. And I asked the divine, what was that? And it was just now, of course, he didn't define me, and he didn't validate me, but it just shows how much I had went within and really did that true healing that was needed for me to do. Where someone who had once said something negative was able to see something positive. Where I didn't force it, because I didn't change for him. I didn't go in and heal and remove and use my heart for him. Remember, I said I kept it moving after that. Okay, you think that? Okay, oh well. But I continued on my journey, and I was able to see this person again. And without me trying to say, well, what's up with it now? I was just moving forward. I was just moving on, going to the produce section, getting my fruits and vegetables with the little one, minding my business. He threw up the finger sign. Not the finger sign, the thumb sign. I said no, he did not throw up the finger sign. He threw up the thumbs up sign. It was almost like I see you. Congratulations. And so that's why I speak about this journey like this. And no, I did not, as I said before, I didn't need the validation from him to go in and heal. But that just goes to show that I didn't try to force anything. I didn't try to, I had my phase of that, but it wasn't for him. It was for throughout the journey of just feeling, inadequate. And it was from a numerous of things. But he was definitely one on the list of, trying to prove anything to anyone. So yes, I was able to, see that. And this is what others is going to see within you as well. This is what other people are going to see within you as well. But always remember, it was never for them. It was for you. That you chose to go within and do the healing that was necessary for you. And you're choosing this non-duality as a result to be divine inwardly and to be divine outwardly. So I ask that in this time that you continue to hold your head high. There may be people you may be seeing. There may be from karmic situations, karmic people you may be seeing, and not just from your circumstances, but from other people's circumstances as well. It's a whole nother video, a whole series. But I ask that in this time, you continue to, and as I said, it can be challenging, especially when you're going through it and it's tough. But I ask that you are able to use, before you leave, to choose to be joyous and be full of love and compassion. And if you see anyone along this way, along the day, along this journey, send love and light, send blessings to that person. Because what the divine is showing you inwardly must be done outwardly as well. This is the way this will be attracted to you in a true way, in a positive way, in a loving way. I really hope this message made sense. I really hope that it's able to guide you. And I really hope that you're able to discern whether this message is even for you. and just to become aware of what's going on now, because it's going to be become aware of what's going on now, because it's going to be so beautiful when you can see it, when you're able to stand in your truth. You're standing in your truth now, when you're able to go back and just look at the things that you've overcome, or this may have probably already happened. So as you be divine within and outwardly, please trust your path. Or for those who may be on this journey, please trust this path and allow this change, because the divine is showing you something right now. And the divine wanting you to know this is the right action. The divine is trying to show you love. And please invite the help of divine if you don't know which necessary step to take. Through meditation, through offering the divine your time, the divine will see how much you want this, how much you need this. The divine knows. But through your offering, through you offering your time, sitting still, praying, meditating, doing whatever it is that you feel most close to the divine, you will get the answers that is needed. And please know, through love, with love, you will learn throughout this journey that no person, place, or thing really is your salvation. Only love itself. And the divine is showing you your worth within this time of who you are. The divine is healing that inner child. You are healing that inner child. So please, in this time, if you're needing to slow down and transmute energy, please, in this time, I ask that you're able to do that. And with the Right Now card, please know that this must be done right now. Or trust in divine right now to know that in each moment everything will be handled for you, and what is needing to come will come next. I really hope that this message resonated. If you've gotten this far, thank you so much for getting this far and listening. Also, I want to thank you so much for the comments, the likes, and the subscription. I really, really appreciate it. It really, really is a help to me, and it's just really helping me to keep going, and growing. And as I grow, you grow. As you grow, I grow. And that's the beautiful thing about this channel. That's the beautiful thing about everything I've been speaking. That's the beautiful thing about what this universe is representing, what everything is representing, So thank you so much for listening. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.